rejects UN migration pact. Will have a duty to guard against illegal infiltrators. I wonder if the left is going to call them a bunch of Nazis. Don't need politics at its finest. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced Tuesday that Israel will not be signing the United Nations Global Migration Pact, set to be signed next month in Morocco. Israel must protect its borders. Those damn Nazis. The Prime Minister said in a statement, I instructed the Foreign Ministry to announce that Israel won't participate in the Macan gathering and won't sign the Migration Pact. He further states that we have a duty to guard against illegal infiltrators. The Global Compact for Safe, Ordinary and Regular Migration is due to be formally approved at the 11-12 December meeting in Marrakesh. Jewish nation-state law requires government to stand up for the clear migration policy that protects our borders from illegal infiltrators. The United States pulled its participation in negotiations on the compact over the numerous provisions which are inconsistent with the US immigration and refugee policies under President Donald Trump. Hungary withdrew from the compact in July and October. Austrian government also withdrew over concerns about national sovereignty. Australia, which I'll get to in a sec, Poland, Bulgaria and Czech Republic and Austria have also withdrawn the 31st of October. The European Commission expressed regret over Austria's decision to withdraw. Austria is the country holding the rotating EU presidency. There is also rumours Australia will actually be signing this. That will be a video tomorrow. I've already made reference to other videos about it, but yeah, I'll do a video tomorrow about that. Jean-Claude Juncker said that last Monday in Berlin that those countries that decided that they are leaving the UN Migration Pact had they read it, would not have done it. Doesn't make any sense. But anyway. So Poland will not sign the UN Migration Pact either. Yes, countries are pulling up this faster than a $5 hooker. It's official, Poland will not sign the UN Compact for Global Migration, Radio Poland reports. According to news outlets which uses the Polish press agency PAP, a government ministry communicated the official stance to public broadcaster Polish radio on Tuesday. We believe this is not a good solution. This is not a method that would make it possible to reduce the migration crisis. Only the country, it would only intensify the crisis, Polish Defense Minister Mordrzej Balrak, I'm getting that wrong, said. Earlier, the country's Prime Minister Mordrzej Taraki, might be mispronouncing, said it's very likely that we will not be a part of the global pact. Poland joins a growing list of countries who refuse to sign the treaty, and most seem to focus on the positive effects. Treaty that mostly seems to focus on the positive effects of migration. Yeah, and it completely ignores all the negative effects. Moving along. United States, Hungary, Austria, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, and Estonia are countries that are refusing to accept the UN pact as well. Countries like Netherlands, Belgium, and Germany have their doubts, which is interesting. Look at the end of the day. Obviously, refugees disaster for Germany, welfare state. As almost 50% are illiterate, top professor shows. So obviously this is coming into the negative side effects. The idea that migrations or refugees are needed to maintain production in the Western societies has reached another blow. The footage below shows that refugees say they want to be engineers or scientists, and continue with a professor who says most refugees are highly qualified. But after 1 minute, another professor, someone Sinner, might be mispronouncing, shows with several students that a lot of refugees can barely read or write and need tremendous amounts of education to get them to work. It does make you wonder if they were told to say that about being skilled labour. Sin, a top professor and the former president of the Flow Institute of Economic Research, shows that 2/3 of Syrian graduates in Syria qualify below the threshold of literacy, the ability to read and write. According to the professor in economics, Germany should the question, are the right people coming to us? Quote, are those people who are coming to us the ones that complex industrial social needs, or do those people who come to us considerable training and education, which is very expensive? The professor gives a clear answer in his college, saying that, for example, it's not efficient when you take a 25 or 30-year-old and try to teach him basic Latin that would normally be taught at school age. Which he has a point, because obviously someone that's 25 or 30 only has roughly about 30 years left in the workforce before they have to retire. Obviously, if you get them younger and they obviously get taught that sort of language base then obviously they have a longer time in the workforce. So look, at the end of the day, I'm not surprised that Israel, Poland and all these other countries are pulling out of this. I'm hoping Australia will do that as well. Video tomorrow. But yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm not surprised. People are sick of this global thing. We don't want global new world order, and get the hint. You know, people are starting to turn around and say, no, this is a lot of crap. We want our own sovereignty. We want our own borders. We want our own people. We want our own culture. And you lose all that when you start bringing in a whole bunch of migrants. And look, Australia, you really got to be asking yourself this question. Why is it that Europe is rejecting this pact? Why is it that Europe is starting to reject all these migrants? If it's all, you know, flowers and roses, and if it's all honey and everything is great, why does Europe mostly now, starting to reject these policies? Why have we seen a large movement towards a populist party that wants to shut these migration channels down? Obviously, people are sick of it. People are sick of the increased crime, the burglaries, the stabbings, the rape that goes on. Like the amount of times that we've covered this on the video, obviously you just have to flick through our videos. You can see when we talk about it all the time. But yeah, at the end of the day, people are sick of it. And that's why people are voting towards the right. They're voting towards the populist movements. And Australia, this is... Yeah, we already have our own problem with African gang violence. We don't need to go importing more people to cause more problems. But, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you believe that the left will attack Israel for this? Do you think the left will go on calling Israel a bunch of Nazis? I'd love to see that. What about Poland? Is anybody surprised about this? I'm personally not, because Poland's pretty based. And what about this latest study when it goes on about these welfare recipients? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If the video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.